Hey guys, Rahul here with Team Raj Jaggi. Today I'm gonna bring to you guys a very big decision that a lot of people make, and that's the decision to sell their house. As you know, I work with Team Raj Jaggi. We sell hundreds and hundreds of homes a year. We're reaching almost 1,000 homes that Team Raj Jaggi has sold, over 1,000 families that we have helped relocate from one situation to another. What are the things I must do with either my house or my mindset if I'm thinking of selling my home? Number one thing I would recommend each and every single homeowner to do is basically called a mindset shift. What you want to do is shift your mindset from not just being a homeowner, from being a homeowner to a home seller. What I mean by that is you want to step into the buyer's shoes and figure out what is the thing that that buyer is looking for. Reason is oftentimes that not what will happen is a lot of sellers I meet, they're like, oh, I have the best house on the block. There's no house like this. My kitchen's cabinets are better than others. My layout's better than others. And oftentimes for these sellers, it can be very tough when it comes to going through that emotional journey of selling their home. So what these people must do is they must realize that they're home sellers now. They're not homeowners. Yes, your house is the best, but it's also not the best when it compares to other homes in the neighborhood. So what you want to do is you want to change your perspective a little bit and get a little bit more realistic about the whole transaction, about why you're doing it, what the buyer sees when they walk into your house. Do they see your extra long couch, or do they see your pets, toys everywhere? All that minor stuff is going to end up making a huge difference when it comes to selling your home. So what you want to do is you want to present your house in best possible scenario. The other thing I recommend all owners to do is to basically depersonalize the area as soon as possible. One of the things we have at Team Raj Jaggi is we say no private photos, no religious signs, no diplomas, no stuff like that. More often than not, what we want as a home seller to do for our buyers is we want them to understand that they can imagine their family living in this home. The same home that you as a seller had great time building and you had great memories in. We want the next buyer to be having those same type of memories and be able to do the same type of stuff. The other thing you want to do is basically, a lot of times these buyers will have very personalized colors or touches in the home. So like I did a home selling it, super high-end home, and the whole room was pink with a purple bathroom. So what we wanted the owners to realize was that not every person walking into the home has a person that really loves pink. So we want to depersonalize it a little bit, make it a little bit more neutral, so that way as more buyers come in, there's a better chance of that house to sell. Other thing you want to do is detach yourself from the home as well as the merchandise of it. Oftentimes we have people that will come in, they say, oh, I don't like that. And then the owner will get disappointed that this is what they heard about their home or feedback. I just did a deal recently and where the buyers walked in and I think the owner used a Nest or whatever to hear that the buyer hated their floor color. And believe it or not, our seller was super disappointed and was super mad at that buyer. So I had to explain to him that, look, this was your choice 10 years ago. This is the new buyer's choice, so it could be different. Other thing I always recommend is basically you want to redefine your concept of home. What I mean by that is home is where heart is, home is where family is. This is what you want to realize. Yes, this was your home where you stayed for the last 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 years. But just understand that in the future, the home will change. You will move from here into a new place that you will call your home. Understand that your friends change, your family members can change. So all that stuff you want to make sure that that you want to be able to redefine your concept of home, because a new home will exist. This is not your forever home. This is what I tell all our buyers as well, that there is no such thing as a forever home. So what you want to do is you want to redefine what your home is, and basically you want to be able to memorize and remember the good times you've had there. Take the photos, reminisce what you have done. This will not only help you get over the home selling process, cherish the memories that you've made at this beautiful place you call your home. Other thing you want to do is you want to focus on your why and what you'll gain from the whole thing. I have sellers that have, arthritis, and they hate the rain, they hate the cold, and why their joints will hurt. So now they want to move out of state. So what I tell people is always understand your why and what you're going to be gaining from it. So some people will gain freedom, other people will gain better weather, other people will gain less body aches, other people will gain, I don't ever have to walk up steps ever again. So what you want to figure out your why, whether it's downsizing, whether it's upsizing, what you're going to gain from doing this whole process. Maybe you're going to sell the house, take the extra money and pay off some of your debts. Or you want to take some money, downsize, and retire. Or you're gonna be moving in with your family and now you want a bigger house, or your kids just had grandchildren and now you guys don't want to live together. So there's all these other different factors when it comes to selling your home and why. And what we believe is that as long as you remember the why and what you're gonna gain from it, this will make the whole home selling process as easy as possible. Last, the number 5 thing I would recommend is hire a real estate agent that you can trust. Real estate is a professional with hundreds and thousands of agents that are working, and it's a very easy profession to get into. So what we recommend is not just get someone who you trust, but someone who's really good and goes above and beyond for you. You want an agent who's a top performer, who has the buyers, and who can get you more money in your pocket than anyone else. And at Team Raj Jaggi, that's what we specialize in. We do sell our homes for about 3.8% more. We have over 33,000 buyers in our database, and more often than not, we are helping these sellers with a very difficult decision that they're going through. And as real estate agents, what I tell people is when you get into law issues or issues with the government, you go for the best lawyer. When you get into a medical situation, you go to the best doctors. So when you're ready to go sell your home, more often than not, what I recommend is hire the best agent. The best agent shouldn't only just be negotiating and looking out for your best interest, but they should be guiding you and helping you perform. They should be guiding you and helping you make educated decisions about the sale of your house, whether it comes to pricing, timeline, as well as figuring out how you can get as much money in your pocket as possible. A lot of people who have gone through realtors in the past, there's statistics out there that only 31% of people are actually happy with their realtor. Yep, you could Google that statistics. Us at Team Raj Jaggi, we're averaging around 95%. So 95% chance you work with us, you will be happy, and you will do repeat business with us again. So this way we can make the whole process less stressful as possible, help you make it more enjoyable, and take away from the personal the buyers and sellers have about, oh, my home this, my home that. We end up making it a very business-like but a pleasurable experience for you. So if you're a seller who's watching this video and you found this stuff helpful, please like, share, or subscribe. Give us a call at 516-996-3633. Again, it's 516-996-3633. We would love to give you this free report and help you sell your dream home.